Yeah, I don't know who clipped this. This is garbage. Yeah, I'm not watching that. That's that Dan Herring guy. Another guy who's John was good to me. John was good to me. John was good to me. Anything shorter? So today when I was on whatever, doing the routine, I realized that I gotta find out what's going on with YouTube because again, I didn't do anything illegal. I literally didn't do anything illegal. So so I realized if I snipe people, uh again, all I did was nothing's different. So they said there's a copyright strike. Hold on. They said it was a copyright strike, but I didn't do anything that I anything different when I normally do. Yes. All right. So again, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I don't think YouTube knows what's going on. So if anybody wants to come on, explain to me what's going on with YouTube, that'd be great. So what I realized today was one of the things I realized today was that between now and whatever fucking happens, I got to figure out what's going on. Like I can't even snipe people. I can't even snipe people unless because according to YouTube, that's a copyright. It's all copyright infringement. So again, I don't even know. I don't even know what the fuck's happening. I mean, it's definitely easier than last time. And again, I wasn't even gonna do it today because I was just gonna. Again, I responded to YouTube yesterday. This fucking thing's annoying. Having it on the screen. But the fact that I in the old days, YouTube
would have been able to handle the shit you guys have been doing, meddling to fuck with my income on a regular basis. Going to post pictures of his wife. Not one of you. How does that work in your head? How does 1 + 1 = 3 in your head? I'm just asking. Nah. Not one. Pinky just doxed my phone number along with my family's pictures. Now, make no mistake.
Oh, it's not his family. I put his wife's picture out. Kumia said something about his wife and her new husband, and then I just retweeted Kumia's thing. It was on Reddit. I have no problem with that whatsoever, because he was the one that was putting out pictures of my wife. That's a fact, Jack.
I am not going to post pictures of his wife.
Yeah, he already did it. He literally already did it. So again, here's what it really comes down to. John's a fucking loser. And so now he's all defensive because his ex-wife is happy. That's not his family. That's not his family. It's a picture of his ex-wife and her new husband. That's not his family. Not even close. Not even close. So now he's pretending that's his family. This guy's an absolute grifter, and that's a fact, Jack. So today when I was coming back on my bike, I was like, first of all, I already made my money. And the money I'm making today on YouTube, I get paid. again, it's not always about money, but the facts are the facts. So I get paid at the end of March. Again, the 21st this month falls on a Saturday. So I get paid on March 23rd for February. In April, I get paid. So the money I would be making today on YouTube, the money I made yesterday on YouTube, I get April 21. Baseball season would have already started. I think Easter would have come and gone by then. So again, there's no point in me going, oh, what about, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. At this point, it's always been one day at a time, but at this point, it's really one day at a time. Because, I realized that I don't have to do a show. I can take the fucking week off. If I lose my YouTube channel for a week, I can take the week off. So I'm coming back on my bike, and I was like, first of all, I already made the money. It's been 3+ years. I already made the money. And this is also, I'll put this on Patreon, but I already made the money. So for me to be chasing super chats at this point is pointless. So, but for YouTube to have no fucking standards for anything, like YouTube is like, you can't watch somebody's show. Why can't I? YouTube's a video sharing company. So why can't I watch somebody else's show? And that's a copyright strike. And again, it wasn't on my channel. It wasn't, it wasn't John's channel. It was So Thorough Joe Burrow. That's what I was watching. I was watching So Thorough Joe Burrow. So, but the clip is still up. So how does that make any sense? The clip is still up. I was watching, but somehow I get a copyright strike. So the whole thing's a fucking joke. So I realize even if I do come back on YouTube, then if I watch John's show or anybody's show, I could get a copyright strike. So the whole thing's laughable.
There's my lovely mother coming in, bringing me coffee.
See, again, this guy has nothing. This guy has nothing. So this is all he has. And again, all he has left is the ghoul. All literally he has is the ghoul. So she shows up and she tells him that he's wonderful. And again, John's a grifter. John will do anything. That's all he's known for. That's all he's known for. Howard Stern, no talent. He'll just get drunk and do anything. So he'll just, anything to make a spectacle of himself. That's his MO. That's always been his MO. He has no talent. He's not a comedian. He's a spectacle. So he's like, hey, I'll become a spectacle. I'll do Rodney's. I'll do this. And again, he comes up here because he knows that he's going to get trolled. But then he's mad that he gets trolled, that people show up at the event. Yeah, I don't know who clipped this. This is garbage. Yeah, I'm not watching that. That's that Dan Herring guy. Another guy who's, John was good to me. John was good to me. John was good to me. Anything shorter?
No.
Vince, have you heard about John taking down Kevin's show and channel actually for 10 days last night?
No. Why is it 10 days?
I don't know, but that's what Dr. Stephen Liu started a GoFundMe for Kevin, and it claims that Kevin can't stream for 10 days. I guess because of copyright strike.
That's interesting. Maybe. What's the cool thing about John is he never files up with a lawsuit. So if anyone ever gets a copyright strike, for the most part, when you submit your appeal after 14 business days, the strike is removed unless John Edward files a federal lawsuit. So I don't think he's ever done that before. No. So all the strikes that he's ever issued will eventually expire in 14 business days unless he filed.
Again, Vince doesn't know what he's talking about. It's 7 business days or whatever it is. It doesn't even matter. John's not going to file. Again, oh, Jesus, this is exhausting already.
A federal lawsuit.
Right.
Now, I like that. I like that Jewish attorney when he's doing the shows, but I told you, I watched him privately.
Okay, another thing I can't watch. So again, I was coming home today on my bike, and I was like, "Am I?" Because I already sent a response to YouTube, and they were like, not yet." They're like, "Not yet." So, so I was gonna complain again, but I realized, uh, they're not even working today, so it's really pointless. So I might as well wait till Monday to complain again. All right. So the bottom line is, if I can't watch other people's shows, then what is it? Then what is it? So YouTube obviously doesn't give a shit about me. I don't know if they should, but they don't. So then it becomes, all right, then what am I even doing? Then what am I doing? Should I just take 2 weeks off? Again, it doesn't really matter to me because the money I'll be making on YouTube is April. That's April money. So I can't really think that far in advance. Like, oh, April 21st money. The money I'm making now is for April 21. Yeah. So according to YouTube, it's a legitimate copyright strike because, again, I was not watching Stuttering John. I was watching So Thorough Joe Burrow, and his clip is still up. So that's where you just go like, okay, it's insanity. And so this clip's still up. This clip is still up. But this is a clip I got a copyright strike on. So that's when you go like, all right, so there's no rules. So what am I even doing? What am I even doing?
Burrow? I mean, I got to wipe the hemorrhoid blood out of my ass crack. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Johnny McCarthy. Johnny.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can't see you, though.
I'm trying to get you to, I know I'm an ugly fuck, but I'm trying to get.
So that's still up. That's still up. But somehow they had a problem with me watching it. They have a problem with me watching it, but the clip is still up. It's insane. It's literally insane. So I appealed and said, thank you for your counter notification. I mean, their email doesn't even make sense. And yes, I do set up a GoFundMe. I did set up a GoFundMe. Hi, MLC Podcast. We received a copyright removal request for your video based on applicable copyright law. We remove your video from YouTube. Content use of Stuttering John Podcast. No, I was not watching Stuttering John Podcast. Removal requested issued by John Melendez. Again, for what? I was watching somebody else's clip. Contact info. This means that your video can no longer be viewed on YouTube. You've received a copyright strike. You now have one copyright strike. If you get multiple copyright strikes, we'll have to terminate your channel. To prevent that from happening, please don't upload videos containing copyrighted content. That you how am I how do I know if it's copyrighted content that I'm not allowed to use? We use a combination of automated system that human reviews to process removal requests. What to do next? If you believe you're not at fault in one or more of the instances above, you can appeal this removal by submitting a counter notification. There may be severe legal consequences for submitting a counter notification with false information. Oh no, am I going to go to YouTube jail? You can also contact the claimant that removed your video and ask them to retract their removal request. Oh, should I beg them? So to prevent that from happening, please don't upload. I didn't upload it. I was watching it. It's called a video sharing company. To prevent that from happening, please don't upload videos containing copyrighted content that you aren't allowed to use. How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? Do they warn you? Do they warn you when you pull it up? What do they do? There's no mark. Again, it's still up. It's still up. It's still up. So thorough, Joe Burrow. With John was talking to that loser Johnny McCarthy. You now have what? If you get multiple copyright strikes, we'll have to terminate your channel. I might as well get it terminated. I might as well just get it over with. To prevent that from happening, please don't upload. I didn't upload it. I was watching it like I'm watching it now. To prevent that from happening, please don't upload videos containing copyrighted content that you aren't allowed to use. Huh? How do I know I can't use it? So I can't watch any YouTube videos. According to YouTube, I can't watch any YouTube videos. Isn't that interesting? According to YouTube, I can't watch any YouTube videos because all of them have copyright protection. So I have to do it on, I have to do it over here on Rumble. Anything I'm watching, I have to do here. I mean, it's insane. So, so this basically is a test stream. But again, when John goes live, I'll probably just snipe him because then everyone will say, basically, I won't have to tweet. Everyone will just say Brennan sniping it, and it'll be easier for me. Allegedly. All right, so all right, I made some money today, and also I have money in my balance. I have money. I had $341. I had $341 on in my Rumble account. That's a fact, Jack. So it's not even horrible. So I guess in the future, or I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do because I do have to get my teeth fixed. So and if you want to support my channel, we do have a GoFundMe. It's on my Twitter. Let me see if I can pull up my Twitter. I think I can. So again, if it was a normal day, I probably would have just gone to and because you can I don't know what the word is, recounter whatever they say. Here it is. I asked Stevie to stand with Kevin Brennan during his YouTube streaming ban because I know Dr. Steve. I know we don't support Choppy here, and we never will. And so Dr. Steve might not. I didn't assume he would help me out. But Stevie Lou, he set this up, and we made $181 over there too. It all adds up. I feel like it's gonna have I'll be selling lemonade. I might do DoorDash. So I just want to put all this out. And again, people on Patreon, there are Patreon comments. People like, what happened? So I just thought I gotta address it because if I don't put it up on Patreon, the people are kind of in the dark over there. So this way they'll have a thing. So anyway, it's Saturday. So they owe me money. They don't owe me money, but I have some money in my Rumble account, and I had so I was gonna take it out last night to see if it was working. But then I'm like, it's the weekend. So then I was going to do it Saturday, but I'm like, just wait till Monday because I know I had problems with the money before. So let's see if it goes out smoothly. But I also realized, like, even if I get my channel back and if I watch somebody else's channel, then for all intents and purposes, I can get another strike. So it doesn't even make sense. So if I watch Ray DeVito, I can get a fucking strike. If I watch a Ray DeVito clip, so again, it doesn't make sense. And again, it doesn't really matter. Like, it doesn't matter if John strikes my channel or not. It's just like with the Keanus and the Ray DeVitos. It doesn't matter what happens to me. It's not going to affect their life whatsoever. Southern John will always be with his ghoul and his ghoul mom. That's a fact. Doesn't matter what happens to me. He has no power over me, and that's a fact, Jack.